there was like a little fire inside the caravan, but we left the windows open because we were like, oh, the fire's going and it's smoky in here. So all of the mosquitoes came in. And so when we went to bed, I was like, it was one of the most aggravating nights because I'm sitting there and it's in your ear, right? And you're like, fucking stop. So I'm like swatting and I'm like, God, I'm so over these. So then I took the sheet and I was putting it over my head because I was like, I can't deal with these. They find a way to get underneath the sheet and continue directly in my ear.
Stop.
For like, I don't know how many hours. Michael's next to me, no sheet on him, just laying out there, like asleep. And I don't know. And I kept waking him up because I was getting frustrated, you know, because I'd just be like, ah, fuck. And I would swat him. And he's like,
chill.
So he started getting mad because he's like, you need to chill out. And I was like, I can't chill out with this. They're in my fucking ear. So then he was getting more and more pissed. And I was getting more and more pissed. And I was like, I'm leaving and I'm going in the car and I'm sleeping in the car. And he was like, that's dumb. Don't do that. And I was like, no, I will sleep. I will actually be able to go to sleep if I go in the car. And then guess what? I got up, went in the car, fell right asleep. No problem. Woke up, no problem.
So, but you're sticking with tent full of mosquitoes.
But I'm sticking with the tent full of mosquitoes.
Okay.
I can't. Did I ever tell you, did we ever talk about this would you rather already on here with my coworkers? When I said, would you rather, this is unbelievable to me, okay? Would you rather eat? So I don't know if anyone's seen this picture. If you look up like a hobo spider with babies or something like that, there's like a evil picture of that giant tarantula-looking spider
with like a thousand
babies,
tiny little demon
babies. Horrific.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, would you rather eat those spiders? Okay, this progressed. Like it started small, and I kept upping the ante because I think all of my coworkers,
you love to do.
I love to do that, and all my coworkers are totally full of shit. Okay, because I said finally it got to, would you rather eat all of those spiders alive or a teaspoon of poop?
Teaspoon of poop.
Who would not say that? Who would not just eat a teaspoon of poop? Like it's the most, and they were
my poop.
Anybody's. I don't care. I'll eat a teaspoon of anybody's poop. Now here's the thing.
I'd prefer not my poop.
That's ridiculous. Okay, you should definitely choose your poop above anybody else's poop.
No, I want some healthy person's poop.
A really healthy person's poop. But like it started off like I was just like, oh, you know, would you eat like a spider fried, like cooked? You know what I mean? And they were all like, yeah, I'd eat. And I'm like, bullshit. You would not eat a fried tarantula over a teaspoon of poop, but maybe you would. So then I kept upping it, and then finally I got to that point. And I'm like, you guys are so full of shit because the reason why you're saying this is because your poop is gross and that's disgusting. Yet, but if you were faced with that actual dilemma,
yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys would be gobbling up a little teaspoon of.
Give me two teaspoons. Give me a table. Give me a tablespoon.
Give me a pint.
Give me a. I don't, but here's the thing. Somebody else made this point, and it's a very good point. You can get diseased from the poop. Like, if you eat the poop, you could get really sick.
I feel like you could get sick from eating a thousand spiders.
It's just, stop saying that you would eat the spiders to be cool or to be like, no, I wouldn't ever eat poop. That's just not ladylike. It's just not natural. It's like, no.
Do you think this is a really, like, ubiquitous conversation topic, like relatable, you know? Yeah.
Poop, spiders.
You know, I heard a really ridiculous would you rather involving poop.
Let me hear.
That was, would you rather eat poop flavored ice cream or ice cream that...
We've talked about this. Poop flavored ice cream or the reverse, which
is ice cream flavored poop.
Ice cream flavored poop. And obviously, you should eat ice cream flavored poop. You should eat
poop flavored ice cream.
Poop flavored ice cream. Ice cream that is flavored of poop. Because poop will actually make you sick.
Right. You shouldn't eat poopy that... You shouldn't sacrifice taste. Like, you shouldn't sacrifice health.
We're having such difficulty.
Cut. Take two. What?
Did I ever tell you the would you rather that my ex made up? So it's like the worst would you rather ever. One? I love this one. Because again, it's another one that like everybody has the most... It's the obvious answer. And he was the only one that didn't. Would you rather? He thought this was amazing. Would you rather have to eat 2 hot dogs a day, or every 10 minutes count to 100?
I already eat 2 hot dogs a day.
Okay. I try to explain this to him. I'm like, every 10 minutes of your life, meaning while you're sleeping as well, you have to wake
constantly.
up every 10 minutes and count to 100.
What a nightmare.
You have to be speaking to
nightmare.
Somebody, and every 10 minutes I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like.
Yeah, that's called like debilitating obsessive compulsive disorder.
And he was like, well, what if the hot dogs were really big?
Oh my god. Oh, hey, I got one for you.
Yeah.
So I'm at the grocery store the other day. All right. I get these brats. Okay, they're looking great. They're looking yummy. Me too.
They're good.
Like some house-made brats.
Yeah. Have you ever had like real German homemade brat with all that shit where it's like cooked in its own fat and nasty lard?
Kind of.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I'll bet. Well, this was just some like.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Brought. I got some nice mustard. I go look for buns. No buns.
What?
No buns at this place. Do you believe? What? So look at over here. You're missing out on 1, a bun sale, 2, a mustard sale, and 3,
a brat sale.
A brat sale. Because what am I gonna do? Eat it like an animal?
I don't eat brats with buns.
Would you just pop them in your mouth?
No, I just like cut them up and dip them
what?
With a fork and a knife.
No, I mean like what's your like starch or your?
Oh, I'll eat like what's the thing that they have? That cabbage thing.
Coleslaw?
No, they call it something else.
Sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut. Eat some sauerkraut.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know you at all.
Yeah, I don't really like the bun. I don't like hot dogs. Like any type of hot dog like I don't like that.
Well, that's the difference between you and me, sis.
And a lot of people like hot dogs. It's very loved.
I think that's an American.
It's American food, and I don't.
Yeah, I think a lot of my guilty pleasures are like American, like carnival foods.
I love cheeseburgers. Ew, carnival foods.
I love corn dogs.
Love
curly
corn dogs.
Fries, cotton candy when it's like hot and fresh out of the spinner.
It's pretty good. I agree with that. I don't like elephant ears, though.
I know you don't like the
funnel
elephant
cake.
ears fresh out of the fryer, dipped in a little bit of sugar with some maple.
Too sweet. Can I? This reminded me really quick of the woman that was insane that was sitting next to us on the plane. She did a lot of crazy things, and I'll just skip over that. She had a lot of issues. But one of her most amazing things I've ever seen anybody do was she took an apple. She was eating like a Granny Smith apple and a packet of mustard. And she just
shut the hell up.
Dumped the mustard.
No, she didn't.
And Michael and I aloud were like, no, this is not happening. No. And Michael pulled his phone out and he's like, I got to get this. And
Did he get a picture?
No, we recorded it like right when she was done. You know, but she just dumped the whole packet of mustard on that apple.
How dare you?
It was shock. I mean, and
that is obscene.
This was after many offenses. Like this was, you know what I mean? Like we had been watching her for a while.
Like the frosting.
We were like, "Are you fucking joking with this woman?"
Then you were like, "Oh, so this woman is like clinically
insane.
She
is insane."
God, you're like, gotcha.
Major issues here.
Like you can't control yourself.
She called the flight attendant because she didn't understand.
Oh man, anyone who
don't do
ever
that.
Do that.
Do not do that.
There's nothing you need ever.
You never need to call them. Just leave them alone.
Unless you're having like a heart attack.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. So she calls them to because she didn't understand how time zones like work.
So
she calls and she's like, my phone says it's 7. My next flight is at 8. What am
Lady.
Get it together.
Get a grip. Get a hold of it.
My God. She had a child with her, too. She was with a child.
Oh, no.
It was a disaster.
Doomed.
So,
hey, do you think nature, nurture?
You know,
pick one.
We've talked about this, and I'm more inclined to say nurture. I think there's a little bit of nature involved, but I think
I don't know.
Environment is a lot.
Yeah, I think environment is a lot.
I think environment is a lot, and I think if you, I mean, you could be a genius, but if you're around, trash all day.
Classy or trashy Sandra Bullock?
I mean, she's really neither, so I would say more classy, I guess.
Okay. And you're saying trashy Angelina Jolie?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, she's like the classiest of the trashy, probably. But I would put her more towards trashy, probably. Didn't she, like, have a vial of blood with her?
Yeah, I was watching this really cringy interview with her and Billy Bob Thornton. Where he was like, yeah, we just fucked in a limo, and she was just like gobbling his jaw.
Oh.
And she was like,
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit.
But I feel like she's just like an elegant, beautiful woman now.
She's beautiful.
Like, I feel like,
No, she's gorgeous.
Is there anyone else? Madonna.
Don't even. Brittany.
Lainey. Leave Brittany alone. It shouldn't
That's because we all know the answer.
It shouldn't even have to be said at this point.
We all know the answer.
We know the answer is that her fucking father is in control of her.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's so sad.
Didn't you text me once, is Sandra Bullock a bitch? And I said yes. And you said, okay. And that was it, right?
That was the entirety of the interaction.
That was our interaction.
Well, I mean, like, I just wanted some confirmation.
I mean, you knew the answer. That's why you asked it.
Yeah. Who else do you think is like
classy? I mean, I said Rihanna.
Rihanna's classy.
I say trashy.
You say trashy?
Yeah, I say trashy. I'm trying to think of who's classy. Who I believe.
I think like Beyonce.
Beyonce's. Like, I mean, I'm gonna have to say trashy again, but she's more classy. So I don't know. It's just, I think...
I feel like she's more aloof.
I think I feel like the trashy... Like, to me, trashy is when you're like... Oh, maybe I'm like a prude or something. Because I feel like when you're like naked all the time and just talking about how guys want to look at your titties and fuck you all the time, it's a little trashy.
Well, I feel like it's 2019. Get a grip.
Yeah, but like how? Okay, not to get super serious here, but like everyone was like talking to me about Cardi B, like she's this amazing feminist figure. And I'm like, how is being a stripper like a I just don't get it. I'm not hating on strippers. I'm not saying that they're horrible people or anything like that. That's not the point. But I don't get how it's like empowering.
Yeah, I mean, it's no like sexual revolution.
It's just. Like, you're just a stripper.
Like, you're making a lot of money.
You're just making money shaking your ass, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But I don't see how that's, like, empowerment in any way.
Well, I mean, I don't think she ever claims to be.
No, it was mostly other people.
She is just like, look at my money, look at my ass. I love money, I love my ass.
Yeah, and I'm more okay with that. It's
like,
just the people that like her talk to me like...
But, I'm saying this, I have no idea about
her.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about her?
I know some of her musics.
I know some about Havana.
Money.
I know she says her name a lot.
Cardi.
I'm Cardi B. Doesn't she say that a lot? Doesn't she say that a lot?
Yeah, that was really good.
Thank you.
What about DJ Khaled?
Oh, God. What a train wreck of a human being. He's
Trashy.
One of the stupidest people I've ever heard. Have you heard him, like, interview?
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
He was
you
like,
gotta
go. I don't go down on my wife.
Yes. He was like, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Did he say that, like, going down, eating puss?
I don't want to put words in his mouth, but...
He did say something about eating puss being disgusting.
Or, like, how it just, like, wasn't... Like, how he's the top dog.
Gross.
And how, like, he receives...
Gross. Disgusting. Get a grip, sir.
Cardi B.
Okay?
Yeah.
Get it together. That's gross.
Speaking of getting it together, can I do my drunk driving PSA?
Yes.
Let's bring it down.
Let's take it down. Remember last week?
I do, yeah.
When we brought it down and then kept bringing it down?
Well, I have an agenda.
Oh, great.
Here.
Yeah, you do.
The thing after the drunk driving PSA is down.
It just continues to go down. I love it. Let's go.
Okay. Drunk driving PSA.